Hello everyone. Now I will show you about if branch. If branch is used to control program flow. For simple, in if branch there is two part code. One is condition checking and two is execution block. Let me show you the example. Here is conditional checking and here is execution block. Let's see the result. As you can see, the var underscore x variable is greater than 0 or 1. There is also another if branch form. I call it if else branch and if else if branch. For if else branch, there is three parts. Part 1 is condition checking. Part 2 is execution block if part 1 is true. And part 3 is execution block if part 1 is false. Let me show you the example. Here is part 1 with conditional. Here is part 1 with condition checking. Here is part 2 with execution block if part 1 is true. And here is part 3, the execution block if part 1 is false. Let me see the result. As you can see, because the value of var underscore x variable is 0, then the execution block part 2 will not execute. Then it execute the part 3. Okay, now let me see the example of if else if branch. Now let me see the result. You see here var underscore x is 1. Based on result, var underscore x is assigned to value 1. So for the first condition checking will result false, which var underscore x is not 0. And for second condition checking, var underscore x is not less than equal. So the execution block will not execute. So the execution block here will not execute. And next checking is var underscore x is equal 1, which result true. So the execution block here will execute. And because the if branch or if else if branch has meet one true condition, then the rest of the code or else if, in this case is else block, will not execute. So after this block, the program will jump to another code. The program will jump to the next code after if branch. Here I will show you another form for if branch. Usually I don't use this, but there. You can use this if you want. Here you can see the difference is only here and here. Compared to previous form is using character. Now let me see the result. And here I will show you the example of nest branch. In programming, you can put another if branch in if branch like this. It's still valid code, and in programming it's common to use this. Let me see the result. The main concept if branch is like this. If I have money, I will buy a car. And for if else branch, the concept will like this. If I have money, I will buy a car, else I will buy a motorcycle. And for if else if branch, the concept is like this. If I have $5, I will buy a coffee, else if I have $3, I will buy a tea. Else if I have $1, I will buy a water. Else I don't buy anything. In my experience, when I first learned about if branch, it really confusing. But after some practice, I begin to understand what is if branch. So I suggest you to have more practice with if branch. Try to yourself code if branch or playing with this example, link in the description. But I strongly suggest you to code if branch by yourself so you can really understand about if branch. And learn programming language is like learn another language. You must see the example over and over again to understand the concept, and you also must have practice a lot. Okay, I think just it for if branch. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.